Right, today we'll be reinstalling the interior on my Subaru in the pouring wet. So, yeah, it's been very entertaining. I gave the interior a bit of a wet vac, but it was so bad I didn't think it was worth recording. So in a minute, it's cleaner than it was, but it's definitely not perfect. So still needs some work. But I figured put the interior back in, then sort out the carburettor and do it that way. At least when it's comfortable to sit and just roll it onto the recovery truck. So yes, I've given this all a vacuum out and given it a wipe down the bits where there was marks from my feet. So I just chuck the carpet back in and a little bit of what's it called? I can't see you can't see me on the rust down there. Out of sight, out of mind. So install this. So it's much cleaner than it was. I really did extract a lot of muck from it, but it's still not perfect. I don't think it's been clean for the best part of, I don't know, 20 years, 10 years. So yeah, it needs a bit of work, but so does the whole car. So I can sort out at a later date once it's running well. So yeah, get on with it. Surprisingly, this has gone in much easier than I was expecting. A little bit of grief with this bit up here, but no, it's not. It's in pretty much. Don't know if you can hear me with the sound of the rain on the roof. So I mean, I've done my best to wet vac it, but there's still just embedded muck everywhere. But it looks much better than it did. But yeah, because yeah, I don't know if that's just died from being smoked in, because there was a lot of smoking paraphernalia in here. But next I'm going to install the driver's seat and work from there. So trying to use my new socket set just to put this all in. So hopefully once it's all, hang on, I'm going to poke that through, didn't I? It's the bleep the beast. Oh. Oh no. Oh, hang on. Yeah, got it. Look at that. That's basically my level 1 passed. So yeah, gonna install the front seat now in the literal torrential rain. Which I love the rain. I want to be sitting in a nice comfortable seat to enjoy it, so let's get that installed. I am getting very wet. Oh, bloody hell. Jesus Christ. It's lovely though, isn't it? But yeah, you get this sorted quick. I've gone to collect my interior from inside, and this is what I find on my seats. What are you doing? You can't eat them, you fat fuck. I don't know which one is the driver's seat. I'm also terrified one of them is going to scratch the back seat. Or here. Aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Oh. So I need to look at how to get this, I don't know, 5-ton massive feline off of my my 2 front seats. Oh mate, what are you doing? So I managed to get the seat into the correct, oh god, that's moved, to the correct position pretty much. I usually bolted in. Surprised how easily it's actually got in by even though I might have forgotten how to. It's got all the bolts in this little, I think it's an ashtray, like a coin purse sort of thing. So I managed to get these in. Think about it, I probably should put the rears in first, but they don't really matter just yet, because at least with the front ones, it's at least drivable then when I need to take it to the garage for the carburettor issue. I'll never get that sorted, but yeah, so getting it in, need to bolt it in, which means that I have the chance to use, not that one, that's an old one, that's all rusty, but my very kind grandparents got me this, a very old, not so very old, older socket set. There's a bit of a mix between metric and imperial, but a bolt's a bolt into it, it'll undo. So got the spark plug bolt and the proper ratchet and the extensions and stuff. So trying to remember which bolt size the seat ones are, and then get it installed. So I look a little bit more like a car. So yeah, but I'm very happy with this. And I've also ordered a proper tool chest with an abundance of sockets and screwdrivers and pliers and everything really. So hopefully that will be arriving sometime today. So yeah, but got another one. So this is just my backup one. So that's just the it's a proper set. I'm very happy with it. Only £20 as well. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm getting a tad bit of grief for this bolt down here. She was a little bit of, I think that's the carpet that's just sort of moved out of the way. So I tried plodding it with a screwdriver, that's not worked. So I just resorted to long nose pliers just to try and just sort of pick it up and sort of pinch it out. So yeah, I'm about to do some record. So I'll show you the results after I've hopefully managed to get it out. Look at that pesky little shit. So now the hopefully I can just hand screw the little bolt in. These are worked out to use 12mm. So hopefully that will yeah. Oh, arm's in the way. Where is it? Yeah, so that'll be ready to go in, much like the other side. So let's do now, just tighten them down with the ratchet, and then we're getting a passenger seat in. So, but no, it's all perfect, really. Much better than I was expecting. So, getting there. It literally looks a lot more like a car now. Yes, it still needs cleaning. On camera, it looks quite bad. So, say camera, I'm using my phone. But yeah, it's a work in progress. Let's just say that. But now it's getting there. I'm very happy that I can sort out the carburettor issue. It was quite uncomfortable just sitting on the floor with a cushion underneath me. So just tie up the seat box and get the passenger one in. So the driver's seat is in and it's secure. So yeah. So I mean, I've given them a proper deep wet back, but there's still sort of stains in them, stuff that it's probably never going to come out. It's been there for so long, but that one's in. Job at this point is to get the passenger seat in, and then get the little side panels here, of which very stupidly I left the piece of cardboard out that I put all the screws into, keep them secure. And the wind decided to come and blew it over, and I've lost one of the screws for panels along here, one of the little ones at the front. So it's not that important. I'll probably find another one just to stuff in there for now, but that is somewhere in the gravel. So hopefully it will turn up sometime soon. I've got my my helper. You right there, mate? Yes, very helpful. So yes, get the passenger seat in now. It's so easy. I forgot it's genuinely such an easy car to work on. So much, not much left to do. So mate, look at you. Yeah. So I've got the two front seats in now, along with the carpet. These are pretty secure. I think there's an issue with the sliders on this one. I don't know the issues on that one, but they're both they're at the base. They're all bolted in. I don't know if that's just the folding mechanism for after getting the back seat, but yeah, so they're all in now. It's mostly secure apart from that slider issue, which I'm sure will be fine, because hopefully, yeah, mechanism, yeah, something to add. That's probably the issue I should sort. But yeah, just get the do the back seats in at a later date. But at least it looks better than it did now. So yeah, got to just get the trim in, go get a wipe down, make it clean, and then just put them in and hopefully try and find that lost screw. Look how good it looks now. I've got everything into it. So I've redone the carpet, redone the seats, and I've put the interior trim along the side. I've done my best to wipe this down, but I think just after, yeah, there's too many scratches in it, really, and there's a little bit like embedded muck on places. Seems to be a bit of a common theme in this car. Right, we've see if it gives another vacuum, but a cigarette burns on the carpet. And I'm actually losing one of the screws down there, but luckily the screw in the top and the one in the bottom there is sort of holding that in place, so it's, yeah, it's really not affected by anything. But yeah, so I think I'm pretty much done now. I'll leave the back seats for now. Perhaps might tackle that tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. But no, that's the end of this one. Also needs to sort of clean up all of this, but you know, that's literally just a wet wipe can sort that, and maybe it's like some back to black on it, but you know, nothing that'll, you know, risk damaging it all. But oh wow, that looks so much more tanned. Oh my god, I love that. So that will be the end of this one, just reinstalling part of the interior. See, it's sort of around here, it needs a proper clean. See, I can't take this off though, because there's underneath the carpet there's a wire which goes up, I think for the reverse lights. So unfortunately I can't get it off, so I have to do that very awkwardly. But we'll need to install the piece down here, but that needs to be cleaned out because there's an ashtray that's filthy in there. But no, it's all sorted. So that's the end of this one. So thank you very much for watching, and please do like and subscribe, and goodbye.